Today's video is all about filming yourself for instructional videos and how to simplify that to the most basic of terms, but still come out with a really great result. Let's get started. Hey guys, I'm Gwendolyn. I'm the content creator's best friend. I'm here to simplify video creation for you so that you can just stick to the stuff that matters, creating valuable content for your viewers. So today we're talking all about how to simplify the equipment you're using. We're going to stick mostly with equipment and background. So if that's something that interests you and you're interested in how to make your life easier when it comes to creating video content, this is the channel for you. So please subscribe and hit that bell so you can be the first to see what I've got coming out for you next. And of course, before we get started, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, what is your main struggle when it comes to filming yourself? Is it your confidence? Is it your equipment? Is it not knowing what to say? Whatever the case may be, drop it in the comments below. I want to hear from you because I may have a really great tip just for you, and I promise I will hit you back in the comments. Not really hard. I'll just be like really sweet and be like, hey man, and heart it or whatever. Anyway. Okay, let's stick to equipment for the next few points. Number 3, I want you to keep it super simple when it comes to equipment. Now, this is one of my older iPhones, but I am currently filming right now on an iPhone with a $20 mic and natural light. No kidding. All my stuff filmed this year. If you go back to January for 2019, everything from then on has been filmed this way. Literally, it cost me $20 for the mic, and everything else was something I already owned. I do have a tripod that I use on my desk. This is a Joby tripod, but there's many other brands that are very similar. Currently, you are on, my iPhone is on a tripod that I already had for just normal reasons. I'm sure a lot of people have tripods just in their attic, just collecting dust. This tripod was super basic and just collapse, and right now that's where I have you, but normally I have you right here on my Joby on my desk while I'm sitting down because that's a better view of my backdrop. But again, I'm doing things a little different right now. Bottom line, I film with my smartphone, okay? And I want you to keep that in mind. Now, like I said, have used pretty expensive equipment when it comes to cameras. There's nothing wrong with that. I just want to make sure that if you are using an expensive camera or a DSLR or something of that sort, that you know how to use it. So it's totally fine to do that. I just want to make sure that you're using it in a way that you know what you're doing, right? If there's a learning curve involved, I don't want you to use something. I don't want you to spend money on something unless you have time to learn it, okay? So when it comes to your camera, your smartphone is just fine. Most smartphones, and I'm gonna go ahead and say pretty much all smartphones, the back camera, the camera that is on the back, is the most powerful camera in your smartphone. That means your FaceTime camera is not as powerful and isn't going to capture the highest quality video. I am filming this video in a FaceTime video. Why? Because I film myself, right? So if we're talking about simplifying our video creation, I'm showing you the possibilities of what it's going to look like if you are filming yourself with a FaceTime. Now, you could absolutely flip the camera, film from the back, get a better quality, but guys, this isn't bad, right? It's not bad. So do what is the most simple thing you can do to get your content out. Normally when I'm sitting down, so I wouldn't have all these shadows on the wall, you wouldn't see anything beyond my bookshelves. I just want you guys to realize that you don't need to overthink your equipment. You don't need to overthink anything, guys. This is exactly how I create my content every single week for you guys, and it is cheap and it is simple and it does not take me long because I am not having to overthink my settings on my camera. I'm also not having to go back and forth trying to look at a screen to see if I'm in the shot and those types of things because I am filming with my FaceTime camera. Now, a lot of people on YouTube will probably tell you that's not the right thing to do. And I agree with them in the way that if you are trying to produce high quality videos and that is your main concern, then yeah, they're right. But my main concern is that you get your quality and your value out there consistently to your audience. And if something like your camera and setting up the shot and understanding how to use your camera and what settings to use is overwhelming to you and is stopping you from creating content, then do it my way. I'm not saying it's the most high quality, but you're watching it right now the way that I'm telling you to create it. Are you paying attention to the high quality right now? No. I'm gonna close with my lighting and my sound. So let's start with my sound. Currently, I am using a lav mic, and that is just like a lapel mic. It's something that clips on to my shirt, and I have a complete review on my channel, so be sure to check that out. I have 20-foot cord, so I can be as far away from the camera as I want to be. It can work on my smartphone, it can work on a DSLR, it can work on my computer. So it's one of these cheap mics that works really well for what I'm using it for. And I'll make sure there's a link below so that you can grab that as well. When it comes to my lighting, now I have a really nice ring light, I have a really nice lighting kit, but I choose to film with natural light. And the reason I do that is because it really is a softer light. It's harder to control, so it's harder to film on cloudy days, let's say. But honestly, I get a better quality picture and what I like seeing for my channel with natural light. So currently you are on a tripod with my iPhone, my microphone connected to my iPhone, and natural light. I'm just going to show you guys, right? This is the window. It's a pretty big window and it's letting in lots of light. So, and that's it. Guys, I don't have any other light on me right now. Simplify your video creation or you will not create. And that breaks my heart. Guys, my complete setup is the iPhone with the FaceTime camera, a $20 mic with the iPhone dongle if it has an audio jack. So I do have to add that little connection, the audio dongle there, and natural light, guys. That's how I simply create, and I have created this specific way for the entire year so far. So if I can do it, if you go back and look at some of my videos and you've really enjoyed them and you're like, gosh, how does she make it look so great? This is how. This is how simple my video creation is. And I made it really complicated for a really long time. And I discovered that people just didn't believe me that they could pull off making great content with a $20 mic, their iPhone or their smartphone, and natural light. I'm telling you, everything on my channel from this year is created that way. I hope that this has encouraged you to create content, and that block, if that equipment is your block with creating content, I'm telling you now, it shouldn't be. You are so capable of creating amazing content with what's already in your pocket. Let me know in the comments below if this was helpful, and if you plan on filming this week, I want to hear about it. I want to hear what you're creating, and I want to support you on that creation. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel if you're really enjoying what you're seeing. Thanks for hanging out with me this week, and I'll see you next time.